So this is the legal entity code, and this is the basic. You have to just mention basic as it is the standard objects. And what is API visibility? This is basically for integration consultant. If you're working for any fields, for example, if you're working for any field like integrating SF data to SAP, SAP R3, like on-premise system, SAP on-premise system, any integration is to be provided. Then how that if you want to if give like field to field integration, like in SAP HR, there are certain one field is there. You want to make this data integrate to that field. You have to give this field and that field to both the integration consultant who are working on this. Then how they will find it? If you are just mentioning it as editable only, then they can find it. If you are just mentioning the read only not editable, they can't make able, they can make the integration link to this field. So that's the reason API visibility integration consultant will be coming and read this field. Basically it's basically useful for integration consultant. And status will be active. If you make inactive, then this company legal entity will not be shown in the front end. And delete history. What do you mean by delete history? If for audit purpose, if the company wants that to keep the complete history, you have to go here and select company complete history. Don't select by your own. This is decided by the organization whether to remove the history. And this is not related to front end. MDF version history is if you are configuring any object definition. For example, you are configuring already object definition is in place. You come here and change the company label, like company so and so, like for example legal entity name, like that. You are just coming here and changing the label or anything, any fields, then those history are being captured if you just select complete history. But generally we'll be selecting delete history as it is taking a lot of space, and it will be showing the history somewhere here. So when you are creating it, it will be showing the history, what are being created and all. It is not related to front end. So as per client requirement, you may either keep it complete history or delete history. So default screen, what do you understand by default screen? What is how it is looking like? The layout, basically user interface. This basically is optional, whether if you can use or else not. That I'll be covering later, but to show right now, for example, if I want to change the UI of this legal entity, I'll be coming here, and the action name which I'll be mentioning is manage configuration. See, manage configuration UI. Here you can able to just user interface, how the look and feel will be look like for the created new entries. So you have to just create new, and then ID you can mention it as legal entity new. Base object should be selected as legal entity, no, company. We have mentioned company. Company. See, right now this is the look and feel. But if you want to able to change anything like this, wedding properties, style, layout. For example, I want it as flow. Okay. See, the look has been changed. Then save it. So basically it is user interface, how the user look and feel to be changed. You can just come here and decide it over here. Now how to uh, make this applicable over here, you have already saved, right? Yeah, you have saved it. Then just refresh it to make sure whenever any changes you are done, you have to refresh the system. This is the only limitation in success factors, else you can't able to get those fields applicable over here. Now for example, I just want to change the look and feel of the design of legal entity. So what to do? Default screen, just mention legal entity new. Come here, save it. Now come to manage data. Let us refresh this page. See, can you able to find the difference? Like this. It was first in this manner. Now it is being like this. So basically it is used for that. Now if I want to again change it to different thing, then I want to change it as before, then what I have to do? Come here, make correction, then just remove this no selection, save. See, now it has been changed, right? So it will take some time, but you have to make sure you have to refresh it. Whatever changes you will be doing. Now description is like anything you can mention it. This is optional. And any description of this label, and API subversion is like you can mention version 1, version 2. Basically this is also useful for integrations consultant only. Normal SF configuration you don't need to touch this. Either you can mention any version 1, nothing will happen, so you can just make it as no selection. Then what is subject user field? If you want this MDF object to visible in public profile, people like public profile config, like in the front end. For example, front end is not like manage data. I have already explained you what are the employee central fields, what are the employee file, employee profile. So basically, if those fields you want to mention in employee file, you have to just in any of these sections, Any foundation objects in any of these sections you have to mention. Like you can see here, any custom MDF objects or anything. For example, there are payment information. For example, this is MDF objects, payment information to bank transfer. Basically, MDF objects like legal entity and all will be mentioned in job information. Basically, employment and all, what legal entity is the employer. But any custom MDF objects, for example, payment information and all, legal entity will be not mentioning over here. Just for example, payment information and all separately under different portlet you want to mention here. Then then this external code, where is external code? This, whatever name we have mentioned here, you have to just copy and paste it here in subject user field. It is nothing but user can view in the front end. For example, we have just look after that payment information, right? Let us check here. These are various country specific payment information also, which will be completely coming under country specific MDF objects. So this one, if you just click on this, as you can see, subject user field is worker, where this worker has been used. Whatever the code name which is given here, you have to just copy and paste it here if you want this object to be visible in the front end in employee file. That's it. So this subject user field will be visible over there. Any payment information, any custom MDF that you want the employee to be seeing in the front end, you have to just go here, come here and select this. So there are various fields: subject, user, workflow routing. What is workflow you're routing? Right now you are just creating a legal entity object and saving it, like, right? For example, in the manage data, I've been I have just created a MDF objects and save it. Like create a legal entity. I've already created, right? What I've created, Mahindra, for example, Mahindra Groups. This I have directly created as a user and have saved it. It is saved automatically, but in certain cases you may require workflow as well, which that workflow configuration I'll be explaining you later. But to define the concept, if there are any workflows, if the company wants that the manager should approve it, then you have to come here and you have to select what all the workflows which you have designed. For example, managers, anything, managers approval and all. If the manager need to approve, signature approved by the manager. This is basically for PMGM. So there are certain workflows over here. If you want to configure, that is separate section, workflow configuration, I'll be showing it. But in general term, if you want to want this object to be restricted and it is being approved by the manager, as some organization doesn't want users that directly they can create those objects, as they will not allow for any user. So at that time, what we have to do, we have to create a workflow, assign that workflow over here, so that once the user changes the legal entity in the front end, creates any legal entity, then it will be going to the manager's approval, then manager will be approving it, then it will be reflecting in the system thereafter. Now, right now in this demo system, there is no workflow assigned to this legal entity. So we can directly create it, not only legal entity, any object, it is not assigned. So to make things hard, basically to make things easy, we will mostly not assigning this workflow, but this decision will be taken by the management only. So if there is any pending data, you have to keep this yes. It basically deals with if any data is uh, pending, like you can able to, if you are just creating yes, then only you can able to uh, create it in the front end. So just mention it as yes. And what is to do category? To do category is like you have to mention we are creating generic object, so all the MDF objects will be come under generic objects. So these are the standard to do category, but basically all the generic objects which are created, custom MDF which are created, should become under generic objects because it doesn't match any these of these requirements. So make sure you'll be mentioning any custom objects as well. You'll be to do category will be generic objects. So these are the various fields which we have mentioned. If you, for example, if you want to change the label again to legal entity, then just write legal entity. Make sure you are not changing this code. Not only this, any of this field here, if you want to change, you have to go to details and change it. And make sure these MDF system, NDF system entity, these all are standard fields. You don't need to change this here. What is visible to the user are these external code, name, description, effective status. If you want to change name, you have to just go here, details, and change label, status. Label only, status what we have mentioned, active, inactive, right? The status you have to change here. If you want to change the label, just mention here legal entity. And not only you just don't have to mention only here. A part of this is the translation button. You have to click here, and here in these two sections also you have to make sure if you're working for any other companies, you can just change all this, in which not it is not mandatory to change all this. In whichever country you are working, either you may work in Portuguese, then come here and change it. That's it. Then done, then save. So I just come here. Now if you search with company, it will not, you can't able to find with company. See, the search automatically change to legal entity. For example, if you are searching with the company, now you can't able to find with the company because we have changed the label name. So make sure what label name you have changed. A part of that, just work on it. Legal entity. Then now the name has been changed to legal entity. Now you can search via legal entity, or you can create any object via legal entity. So these are the specifications of the fields. So any doubts till now? Hello.
Arpan, give us some time.
Mhm.
Actually, I didn't understand anything today. Let me check and then come back to you.
Okay, sure. No problem. So we'll be again joining. Actually, tomorrow is my birthday.
Actually,
So
what is
yeah.
okay?
So most probably there'll be no class on tomorrow as I have to go to temple and all.
Okay, okay. So, happy birthday in advance.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, you are
Okay.
saying something.
Yes, yes. I will share some queries with you.
Hmm.
Let's see. So once we join class again, we
Yeah,
can discuss those
as
queries.
I told you before also, let us keep first 15 minutes for all the queries to address. So just go through my
Mhm.
sessions again. If there are any queries, just we'll be sorting out in first to 15 minutes. I will be making you more clear about the concept, not a problem.
Sure, sure. Thanks, Arpan.
Okay. Chalo then. Have a great day. Bye.
Okay. Same to you. Bye.
Thank you.